Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick review on the Rep AB 5000 bench with the Bolt Gapless Venom leg extension leg curl attachment. This from Bolt is about $200. It's about $170 if you can do local pickup. I'm in Michigan, so I had to pay $50 for shipping, so it was a little over $200. I've had the AB 5000 for some time. Rep said that they were going to make a leg extension leg curl for it. Never did. So was a bit disappointed with that. I currently have a Promaxima manufactured leg extension leg curl. It's awesome, but unfortunately I have to downsize some of my gym space for a different room. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys some feedback about how this works. So as far as setup goes, it's pretty easy. It's freestanding. All you have to do is pull the pop pin on your bench to adjust the angle a little bit, slide the attachment back, get it into the hole, push it back. For me, I put this pop pin in here, which I need to pull in order to slide into the farthest hole. It will click where the hole is that I made, and we're pretty much ready for use. It's very sturdy, not going anywhere, because again, that foot plate is supporting all the weight. One thing I did find is, as you can see here, the leg rollers are a bit higher than the edge of the bench. And I think that's a little weird. When you sit on it, your legs are kind of angled up, then down, and it puts a lot of unnecessary strain kind of on the back of your hamstrings where it meets your knees. So instead, I came up with a different solution. I had an old preacher curl attachment pad that I actually just unbolted from the attachment since I don't use it. It's about 4 inches thick. Just gives it a little clearance over the leg pad here. And as you can see, actually with the dedicated leg extension here, you see as well, the pad's quite a bit higher than the knee supporting rollers. And that makes it feel a lot bit better on your knees and your quads. If you don't have some sort of padding, these are some extra like yoga blocks I had laying around and a little ab mat that you could throw on there. That was my initial proposal as well for a solution, and that worked just fine too. And that's pretty much it. Just put the seat here, hop on, adjust the height to your liking, and leg extend away. I also added some little pegs at the bottom for banded resistance if needed. There's a little bolt here with a washer that I made to kind of hold a little resistance band on there, and also here at the very bottom, just in case I wanted to add one of my Rogue small resistance bands, but honestly didn't really care for that resistance curve much, so just kind of use it as is. And for the leg curl portion, works just the same. Hop on, figure out where you want to be, and curl away. If anyone is interested in how the pop pin is, again, that is the original hole here. I drilled 2 other holes to the left just to give it a little bit of spacing here. I also found one thing you have to be careful of, depending on how tall you are. I'm 6'2", but when your foot is on the bottom portion for the leg extension, if the bench, the attachment is too far towards the bench, you do run the risk of potentially tapping your heels or lightly grazing here. I found if I take my shoes off, it's no problem, but if I have like running shoes on, they for sure hit. If I have some trainers on, they give me enough clearance. Again, here are the holes that were drilled. Original hole, I drilled this one, found out still needed a little more clearance again for my heels. Drilled this farther one. This is pretty thick, I'm assuming steel. So as long as you don't put it too much more towards the end, it's not ever gonna break or crack or go anywhere, do anything. So again, overall impressions are for the price, for the space saving, this is amazing. Obviously not as good as a dedicated machine, but at a fifth of the cost and taking up no floor space, especially as you can put this on a wall, bolt it to a rack, get creative. There's no real reason not to at least give this a try.